You gotta make sure this project gets the village. If you know to follow the way it is, so if you go to the village, then you get out and you get to the what is that? Hey, it's got to be oh, wait! What am I gonna do?
Hey there, Mr. Builder. You don't look too happy. Have you just been told off because you've run out of building supplies? Yeah, thought so. Do you know where you need to go? You need to head down to the community area. That's right. Come on down to Pad's Building Patterns. We've got everything you need for your construction project. We've got wood by the stack load. That's right. Every single type. All 6. We've got stone and stone brick by the shulker box. Buy the stone, get a shulker box for free. And don't forget we've got enough diorite to build Zul'jin's castle 10 times over. Do you need a bit of colour for your build? Need to add a bit of splash to your concrete or your wool? Then come on down to Pat's Pigments. We've got every single dye you could possibly need. And new for 2018, come on down to Shades of the Sea, the brand new prismarine shop. We have prismarine brick, prismarine, dark prismarine and sea lanterns. So don't delay! So if you're running low on any building supplies and need a quick fix, then head on down to the community area today!
Terms and conditions apply. Items sold are subject to status. PaternoX Industries reserves the right to pull any items for sale at any point without notification.
PaternoX! Gaming!
Hello there, ladies and gents, and welcome back to another episode on the Villagecraft server. Yes, here we are, and as you may have seen from that advert just at the start of this episode, we got a bit of work done in between episodes. That's right, we now have a shop over here in our little communal shopping centre just here. We have Shades of the Sea. That's right, if we come on in, we are now selling all of the prismarine brick, prismarine, and there goes my phone again, dang it! And dark prismarine and sea lanterns. Yep, so we all have those for sale now, just over here in these shulker boxes. Now, I'm not looking up, because what is above me, you can just see a little bit there, that is going to be in another episode. But for now, yes, we have Shades of the Sea. There we go. But for now, this episode, we've got a couple of projects over in our base area that we're going to be working on. So let's head on over there and get started on today's projects. So here we are back in the base area, and today, ladies and gents, we're going to be building a couple of farms over in this area here. Now, we're not going to be doing the tavern. We're going to be utilising what was going to be these townhouses here. We're actually going to disguise this farm as some townhouses. And also these ones over here in this square here. We're going to be putting a farm in here as well. Now, first things first. This farm here, we're going to be making a huge cactus farm. That's right, we're going to be making all the cactus the server is ever going to need. Mainly so that we can make our green dyes and the cyan dyes for our Pat's pigments. But still, we're going to get started on that. And then also this episode, this area here, we are going to turn into a wheat farm. Because we need a large amount of wheat for our animals. And it's also good to make into, maybe put a carrot and a potato farm in here as well. So that we can get our villager breeder up and running at some point in the near future. Because that is a project we really need to get going. Because I'm going to need some villagers to inhabit this base. But for now, let's get started on the cactus farm. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be building this farm from the ground up. And we're going to have a basement area, which is going to be accessible by some stairs to the side here. So if we come down these stairs. Now obviously this is going to be the floor level that I've already dug out. I'm going to have the walls as well. But we're going to have a whole series of chests along one of these walls that are fed in from hoppers from above. And it's only going to be the ground floor of the cactus farm that has hoppers. But we'll deal with that in a moment. First things first, we need to get all of the floor and walls in here all done. Well, I've managed to get the basement done. I haven't put any detail in yet. We'll come and do all the detailing once we've actually got the build done. That way, while we're doing all of this, the cactus can be actually being farmed. But yeah, this will give you some idea of how much cactus I'm expecting to get eventually. And if you think this is overkill, wait, give it a moment. Now, I have already gone and put all the hoppers in as well. Behind this wall, there is a hopper chain going along. and then they drop into these chests. And the same for this side, down to the end, and it splits off into this chest. Now, I did say that there's quite a lot of cactus going to be growing. If we come up here and have a look on the next floor up, each stone brick block there will eventually have a block of sand on top of it, on which cactus will be growing. So yeah, it might not exactly be overkill, because there is, I can't quite remember, I know that this farm is 43 by 15, so it's 8 by, let's think, 21. So 8 by 21 is 168, and we're probably going to have a few floors of this. So yeah, that's going to be quite large. But the way this is going to work is we will have one row of hoppers coming down this side, and then the next row is going to head down this side, and it's going to keep alternating back and forth, back and forth. So every other row of hoppers goes into each side, and then in the bits in the middle, that's going to go to that side. They are going to hook up like so. So I'm going to spend a bit of time now running around getting all of these hoppers in, and then possibly putting the sand on. But I'm not going to do the cactus just yet until we've got the next floor above done. So I'm going to spend probably quite some time now, because of course to put a hopper in you have to shift, so you can't go quite as fast as usual. But I'm going to go and get all of these hoppers in place. So I shall see you guys shortly. So I've gone and made quite a bit of progress now. As you can see, I've actually nearly finished this first level off. So we have all of these sand in place, and then in between each of these sands, on the level where the second cactus would grow, we have a piece of glass. Now I've deliberately got to use glass, as that is the smallest hitbox of all the items that we could put up here. We could use a cobblestone wall, or we could use a fence post, but the glass has the smallest hitbox, so you've got less chance of the cactus from the floor above landing on it and not actually falling down into these hoppers. But still, we've got that many spawnable growing spaces for these cactuses. I'm not really worried about this being too lossless. I mean, yeah, as you can see, we've got plenty, and there is quite a bit of a drop in frames at the moment, but that might be because I've also got YouTube open at the moment as well. Yeah, I'm currently watching Doc and some of the Sidecraft guys playing on Lost Souls, so that might be why I've got a drop in frames. In fact, you know what? There. Gone. And things are much better straight away. Anyway, so I'm going to crack on and try. I'm thinking maybe 3 floors should do. And what I'm actually going to do is get this whole farm done before I actually do the outside skin. Now, there is going to be an inside skin, so that I'm not going to be losing any cactus outside it. But when it comes to the actual design of the outside building, I'm not too certain for now. At the moment, I just want to get these farms up and running. So I'm going to crack on and get these 3 floors done, and I shall bring you guys back when we're all sorted. Oh, blimey. Right, well, there we are, folks. We have 4 floors of cactuses, and that is producing quite a bit. But as you can see, some of it isn't actually landing in the hoppers. So what we need to do now is we need to put a wall around this thing. So you know what? Let's roll that time lapse. So there we are, folks. We have a fully functional cactus farm. Yes, indeedy. Now, I'm going to come along and do the aesthetics of this build later on. But right now, this farm is up and running and functioning perfectly. Now, as you may have seen in the time-lapse, I've gone and put in 6 different coloured glass on top because I'm not entirely certain which one I like the most. So what I need you guys to do is have a look at these 6 different types. Choose which one you think looks the best. Pause this video and go write it down in the comments. That's right, go on, just pause it right now, I'll wait. You done? Fantastic. So yeah, if you let me know down in the comments which of these 6 you like, and then when we come back, probably, maybe not the, oh, rubber band then, what the heck. Maybe not next episode because I've got something bit of a treat for next episode, but the episode after that, I'll come back and show you what we've done and how we've got this changed. But right now, this farm is up and running. So it's time to build the second one, and that is going to be taking place just across the street in this area right here. Well, this is where we're going to be building our next farm, folks, and it's actually going to be 3 farms in one, because we're going to have a wheat farm on this lower level. Then above that we will have a carrot farm, and above that we will have a potato farm. And each of these farms are going to be villager powered. That's right, no redstone automation, just the villagers. They will be doing the work for us. Now, this floor here is where the minecart is going to go for the wheat farm, because that will be going along, sucking up all of the wheat and the spare seeds. Bring them along, and we're going to have a minecart dropper just here. And all of the potato and carrot farms are going to empty out via the line of hoppers, which will come on down and connect into this row here. So all of our goods will come through, then they'll go underground via these hoppers into the building next door, which we're going to use as a storage build. Well, the basement of it is going to be a storage build anyway. So we will have some item filters along here. We will have a wall for wheat, well, a whole segment for wheat, whole segment for potatoes, whole load for carrots, and we might as well have the load for seeds. And then we'll also have the overflow protection that once these are full, the items will carry on going along, and then they will get spat out into a cactus or a bit of lava or something. So yeah, as you can see, I've already went and put some of the hoppers in just along there. But what I'm going to do first is build the minecart station just there, and then get all the minecarts in, build up the wall and get the dirt in. So I'll probably do this in stages. So I shall get the basic bare bones of the wheat farm in, and I shall bring you guys back in just a second. Well, I thought I was doing really well, guys, and getting all this track down. Then I just realised something. I need to put down some water sources for this wheat, and I haven't left spots for the water sources to go on. Because if I put water on top of this, it's just going to wash all the track away. So I need to completely redo all of this. Ah, man. Okay, well, it took a bit of finagling, but we've managed to get all of this track in. I've tested it with minecart. It goes all the way around. It's a bit wobbly in some of the spots, but it does go all the way around. So now I can carry on and get all the dirt in and carry on with this wheat farm. Well, I thought I should bring you folks back because I'm just about to make an achievement for the very first time ever. Take a look at this hoe in my hand. 17 durability left. At any moment now, I should get the achievement where you use up a whole diamond hoe. There we go. Serious dedication. Woohoo! Oh yes, oh, close. Nah, dang it. Well, I'd better go and get another hoe because we've still got this to do. And if we come up the outside here, we also have this floor above to do. Yeah, this is where our carrots are going to be. And then we have our potatoes here. And then this bottom one will be where all of our wheat is grown. Now, as well as getting those hoed, I am going to get these initially seeded. As well as something else we need to do in a moment. Is while I've been building this, I've been busy collecting zombie villagers. And I happen to have in here 3 zombie villagers all ready to be transformed into our brown coats, because they are all brown coats as well. There's a couple that I found that were purple clerics, but they're no good. So once we've got these hoed up and planted, we will get these guys changed and get another advancement, and then it's just a matter of getting them up there. I didn't think about that bit. Oh man. So I'm in the process of seeding our farms up here, and I thought I'd quickly show you how this farm in particular works. This is for our potato and carrot farm. It's rather a very simple farm. Rather than having a villager in here harvesting and then trying to throw to another villager, what we have here is all of this is lit up apart from this one block right here, and this block is level 7. So because we have these observers generating a little observer clock that is constantly providing updates, if we try and plant a potato in this block, it immediately pops off. Now I didn't pick that up. That's because in this block we have a minecart hopper, a hopper minecart, that is on top of the hoppers which run along to our collection system. So yeah, the villager that we have harvesting will go along, harvest crops, replant them as he comes. Every now and again he'll see this empty spot here. He'll come on over and try and plant the crops that he's got, but it won't stop. So he'll do that until he runs out of potatoes. Then he'll go and harvest whatever's grown and come back. So it's rather a nifty way of a very simplified version. It is actually following a video I found online. I can't remember who it was who actually did it at the moment, but if I remember, I will put the link in the description below. So be sure to check that out and send some love to the guy who did it. Like I say, the name escapes me at the moment. I'm really sorry about that. I saw this video, thought it was a great idea, and I'm going to do it myself. So I'm going to carry on and get our potato farm here seeded and the carrot farm. I've already gone and planted all of the wheat down below, and I'm glad I've saved up all of those seeds, because it takes about 10 stacks to fully plant these farms. I mean, they are, what, well, that straight is 15 blocks, then 6 and 6, so that's 27 by 27 minus the corners. So yeah, you do the maths, that's quite a lot, and that'll give you some idea. Oh, yep, there we go. That'll give you some idea of how much we should be expecting from these farms, which is going to be great, because as soon as we've got our villager breeder up and running, we'll be able to exchange all of these crops for emeralds, and that will get us running our way for trading. So yeah, I'm going to crack on with this, folks, and I shall bring you back when we are fully seeded up. And I think next, before we transform the zombie villagers and before we put them in, we should really get the storage system all sorted. So yeah, I'll see you in a moment, guys. Right, so that is all the farms, all fully seeded. As you can see, the wheat is already starting to grow pretty well. Now, the storage area I was on about is actually going to be in the building next door, which is going to have a shop with a flat above it. But below it, we're going to have a storage basement for all of our goods. Now, as you can see, I've already gone and got all the hopper chains. Oh, hello. All of the hopper chains put in. So if we come on down, there we go. So yeah, we have all the farms come down these hoppers, then along this line down to the end here. Now each of these, of course, is going to have the filter system put in that we've used countless times so far in this base. Thank you very much, Impulse. Or is it Impulse? I'm pretty sure it was Impulse, or it could have been Evo. Sorry guys, oops. Yeah, so we'll get those in. So we're going to have wheat, potatoes, carrots, and then we're also going to keep the seeds. Who knows? Maybe at some point down the line, seeds may come in handy, and it'd be good to have a nice little storage full of them. But anyway, and then anything else, once all these are full up, so that's probably going to be the first one to fill, it just carries on, and we will have a item dispenser going into cactus or something, just to get rid of those duplicate items. But right now, I'm going to get all of these filter systems put in, and then we're going to get our villagers up and running, because I want to try and get this farm up and running before we do any of the aesthetics. That way our production time is maximised. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the redstone that's necessary, and then we'll get to transforming those villagers. Well, it's time to get another achievement, folks, because this will be the first time in this world that I have cured a zombie villager. Now, as you can see, we have 3 here, and I believe they're all brown coats. But you know what? Just so that we don't have any problems, I'm going to do this guy first. So I have a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple. Make sure we're all clear. Yep. Right, here we go. And there we go. He should be transforming. Now this can take a bit of time, so we'll leave him be and we shall do the next one. So take golden apple and a splash potion of weakness. Are you ready, sir? Are you ready? There you go, my friend, and have a golden apple. There we go, that is 2. And then last but no means least, Mr. Monobrow himself. Yes, you. Are you ready? No, look at me. Look at me. There you go. Have that. And have that as well, mate. Right. Now let's wait for these guys to transform and we shall get the achievement. And there we are, folks. We have our very first cured villager. And what is he? A crop farmer. No, that's what's got. That's because what I named him. He's an armourer. Now, I'm not sure if he will harvest crops or not, but we'll see what these 2 are. Oh, there we go. We have another one. He's a shepherd. Then what about you, sir? Let's see what you are. And there is number 3. And he was... Oh. He's a fisherman. Right. Now, let's just do a quick check. Will we be able to use these guys for farmers? I believe we should, because they're brown coats. Let me just do a quick double check. Right. Well, I've just done a bit of testing in the creative world just to refresh my memory. Our fisherman, yes, he will harvest crops. But unfortunately, our leather worker and our shepherd won't. So I'm afraid you guys are going to have to go, and our fisherman is going to stay. So yeah, sorry about this, chaps, but it's not your day, I'm afraid. Sorry. Well, he's got some health. Sorry about that, mate. And I'm afraid you as well, my friend. You will have to say goodbye. Sorry. Right. I'm going to see if I can come up with some more zombie villagers. Hello? Hello? Well, it took a bit of cajoling, but we do finally have another farmer and another fisherman. So we have 3 guys to put into our farms. So the first guy we're going to use, let's see, you need a minecart and some tracks. Now, which one's going to be first? We might as well take this guy here. So, you, sir, come on down. Right. How am I going to do this? Let's see. I'll get him on those tracks without actually letting him out. Yeah, it should be fun. Come on. Corralling villagers. Never as much fun as you think it'll be. Now I wonder, can I push them on there? Right. Let's see if we can do this. There we go. Right, you sir are going on a ride. That's it. Come on. Off you go. Let's just put the hitboxes on because we're going to need that in a moment. And off he goes. No. Ah, dang it. You weren't supposed to do that, mate. I knew there's a trouble in here, some flaw with this plan somewhere. Right. Let's go and see why that happened. I think it's because I didn't put a curve in the track. Let's have a look, see. Did I forget to put a curve in? Yes, I did. Silly Pat. There we go. Then he'll go into there. Right. Let's try this again. Come on, you. Up you come. Don't give me any lip. Just move your butt. Go on. There we go. Right. Let's get you into this top farm, shall we? We're going to need to block him in first. In fact, yes, there we go. I have the white concrete blocks on me. Because we want to try and make sure that he goes into there. Right. And fantastic. Go on. In you go. Brilliant. Haha. Success. 1 down. 2 more to go. Then he should try and plant in that central block in just a moment. Cracking. Right, I'm going to get on with the other 2 guys. Well, it took a little bit of a jiggery pokery, but I managed to get all 3 of those guys into the farms, and all 3 of these farms are now up and running. But unfortunately, folks, we're going to have to call it a day there. Unfortunately, time's got away with me this week. Had a little bit of a family medical emergency, and I spent quite a bit of time this week visiting my mum in hospital. So time's got away with me. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the aesthetics for these builds this week. But I will try and get them done probably in between episodes so they're ready for next week's special episode. So keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know you've enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions in the comments, please go ahead and write them. Don't forget to let me know what colour glass you think looks best on top of the cactus farm. And let me just... This guy's going to bug me if I don't get him now. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and to ring that bell so you get notified when all the new videos come out. But for now, folks, this is a very happy Pat, having done all 4 farms, saying take it easy, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys. Bye.